Hi everyone, let's do this. Let's talk about stress and some self-care. Glad to see some people on the line. Shows that some people need to hear this today. It's a good message, and we're going to talk a little bit about the stress and self-care. So I can see a lot of people joining me. Where's everybody from? I'd love to see. How's everybody doing today on this Friday? Is everybody ready for the weekend? I see there's people on the line. I'm going to go ahead and get started in a minute. This whole week I've been talking about 8 tips for better portion control, and last week I talked about tips to slow down, but I finished that series yesterday, so I decided to talk a little bit about self-care today, and I'm back in my workout clothes again because I just finished my workout with Size. I'm doing the Size program, which is fabulous. If you like to dance, I would encourage you doing this, and it doesn't feel like you're exercising at all, and it's really, really fun. I never thought I'd be able to do anything like that, but anyway, it's a lot of fun, and you can see I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Michelle Myers with Cross Training Couture. She gives these wonderful tanks with faith and fitness tied together. This says "Fitness is my witness," and I love those things. And you saw the mug in the beginning, and she also has created those with She Works His Way. And I love all of the things, everything that she does. She's very inspirational. So if you have a chance, follow Michelle Myers if you can. Anyway, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Michelle Breeding, and I am a board-certified holistic health coach. I'm an IFA sports nutritionist, and I am a team Beachbody coach. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about self-care today, just very briefly, because this morning's been very rushed for me, and so I can imagine that it is for you all, especially on a Friday and getting ready for the weekend. Everybody's go, 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 go all the time, and we're always rushing, and it just causes a lot of stress, which actually right before this, I was thinking, what am I going to talk about exactly? What am I going to do? So honestly, I had to think about it, so I was feeling a little bit stressed myself, and with stress, it's a good and bad thing. You know, it raises your adrenaline, which gets you to go, 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 but yet it can have long-term effects on you. So I have my notes right in front of me because I don't want to forget anything. So if you keep having me, I'm looking that way. One of the reasons, if we have stress, you get constant stress, your body is put in a fight or flight mode where it raises your cortisol level, which can have major effects to you. It will give the inability to lose weight. You can have heart problems, more depression, mood issues. It will give you the inability to, lose weight is a big thing for a lot of people, but also your immune system goes down. So if you get sick more often this fall when we're all going with school starting and Christmas shopping and all those things that everybody tries to get ready for the holidays, we all are made very stressed. So we start to gain weight, we get tired, we're more fatigued, we get sick all the time. So it's just a continual cycle. So this is why I'm talking about stress today, and it's tying into self-care because we really need to take time for ourselves, and it's really, really important. And I'm a mom. I'm a mom of 2. I have a 15-year-old and 12-year-old. Is there anybody else who's a parent out there? Give me some hearts if you're a parent. All right. Well, I don't see anything now. I'm not sure if my comments are blocked, but anyway, if you're a parent, then you know that you always have events to go to, or there's always something going on, or the kids are sick, and there's constant things going on in the fall. But even if you just have a family, there's a lot of stuff going on because you always have things to go to. But anyway, when you are stressed, it can cause increased risk for health problems such as anxiety, depression, digestive issues, heart problems, sleep problems, weight gain, and memory problems. And those are things I just based on a little bit. But if you have chronic stress, which means continual, you feel like you're like this all the time, anxiety, you're going to have nutrient deficiencies, decreased nutrient absorption, and the good bacteria that's in your stomach is going to be lessened, so you're not going to digest things as well. You're also going to be lowering your metabolism, which can cause fat storage. So those are the things we want to try to prevent. So if we can learn to slow down and start taking care of ourselves, then maybe our stress levels might go down a little bit more. So I'm only going to talk briefly. I don't want to keep you on too long. I know your time is valuable. So especially because, again, you're trying to rush to probably do something here shortly. So you're only watching me for a short amount of time. So I'm going to talk a little bit about some self-care. And that could be as simple as getting out and taking a walk, finding a new hobby, taking time to read a book, getting in the Word. I'm really big on that. That's how the Lord speaks to you. You want to get up and spend 15, 20 minutes in the Word in the morning to see what God has to say for you and see what He wants for your life, and so you can feel more at peace, because that does help you stay calm, and He speaks to you that way. So I don't know if any of you read your Bible every morning, but that's a good way to take self-care also, because you're taking away all these distractions, which before you do anything, you should get in the Word, the computers, the phones, anything. It helps start your tone for the day. And so those kind of things. But also, like, I just worked out, so exercise is a big thing. So not only just your walk outside, but maybe you have to do a workout program in the beginning of the day. For me, if I don't do it in the morning, it's not going to get done, because life does happen. So the time you work out is really the best for you. When do you have the least amount of interruptions? And that's really the time you can exercise. That's the time you can do any of these things. Take time for your walk or your book reading, a new hobby, or maybe you crochet, maybe you knit, those kind of things. So I wanted to talk. I have about a list of 22 things that you can do for self-care, but I listed quite a bit of them. But make sure you get enough sleep. That's one big thing that we don't get enough of, and that not only increases your stress, but it lowers your immune system. So make sure that you do get enough sleep, and make sure you prioritize your day, and you put the most important things first, so you get those done, and the rest can wait till the next day. You can also make sure you schedule things. If they're scheduled, you'll do them instead of saying, I'm going to cram this, this, and this, and try to multitask, which us as women, we tend to do that. We multitask, but if we do too many things at once, we just want to pull out our hair, and we're just trying to do too much at once. If we also reducing your computer time and TV time, that also is good self-care for you. It's calming and relaxing. There's so many things out there on the TV, not only just the news, but also just TV shows with violence and things that always just get your stress levels up high. So it's not relaxing to watch TV with violence and the news and everything that's going on in the world. And take deep breaths. I don't know if many of you do this, but there's just closing your eyes and just breathing in and out just a few times. You can imagine, if we take time to just do that, how soothing that really is. It's amazing how that kind of calms you, and just taking time for yourself. And if you have to and you're in the car, do that before you pick up your kids. Just take your deep breaths in about 4 times and breathe out slow, and you'll be so relaxed, and you'll feel so much better and be able to conquer the day a little bit better, because everything starts to calm and slow down. Also, eat more slowly. So these are just things to kind of stress management and also self-care. So eat more slowly a little bit. That also take time to enjoy the foods that you prepared for. So in connecting with family and friends, taking vacations, don't be afraid to ask for help. This is one thing that's really hard for me, is I tend to try to do everything myself. But if you do have kids and teens like I do, you can ask for help, and your husband, I'm sure, your husband or your spouse, significant other, is more than happy to help you. So make sure you delegate, and those are good ways to calm down and to provide some self-care for you. And also, just like I said, read book, go see a movie, do some things that you want to do, exercise. And I also brought this out. I don't know if anyone knows what this is. This is a dry brush. And a dry brush is something that you can do like this. You can go up in circular motions from the bottom to up, and you can go up, and you do that all the way up and down from your feet all the way up, and then the circular under, and then in your back. And you do this. This is a dry brush, and you can buy these pretty much anywhere. And what that will help do, not only invigorate you and make you feel more energized, but it's relaxing. And it also is something that will release toxins from your body, and it will help improve circulation, and that helps you function better. And it also helps relieve the pockets of, not only toxins but fat. So if you do these in your cellulite areas or things that cause more fat pockets, you can do these every day, and you can do this before a shower or after a shower if you like. There's dry brushing, but on the opposite end of that spectrum, there's also, you can take a washcloth and get it in hot water, as hot as you can stand, wring it out and do the same kind of circular motions up your body. And then when it starts to cool down, get it in hot water again and do it again. And that's kind of like a sponge bath, but you're doing it with really, really hot water. And that does the same effects as your dry brushing, basically. And it's really calming and relaxing. But anyway, I hope these tips have helped you. If they have, I'd love to, you tap the screen so you can tell me that you want to see things like this. I hope this helped you to calm down, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend and are able to do some of these things for self-care. And I will talk to you next week. I try to come to you at noon every Eastern Standard Time every day. Next week I'm going to be talking about 10 simple steps for a leaner, healthier you, and I hope you will join me. For those of you who did join me, I have a page. There we go. I'm going to flip around. You can get this ebook that I've created, which is called 5healthyfoods.instapage.com. If you go to that website, you have 5 healthy foods that help you lose weight naturally. So feel free to go to that ebook page so you can get that, and you can email me with any questions at healthcoachmichelleb@gmail.com. My Instagram is Michelle Breeding, my Twitter is DSML Breeding, and on Facebook you can find me at 360 Family Health Wellness, and my website is michellebreeding.com. You can take a screenshot of this and be able to save this information so you can contact me if you have any questions. I will talk to you next week sometime, and I hope you'll join me. So for those that are watching the replay too, I welcome you, and please don't hesitate to write me if you have any questions. I'd love to help you with your health and wellness needs and fitness. So have a blessed day. Bye-bye, everyone.